YouTube, it's Diana, and it's Fabulous Fridays today, November 12th, and this week's topic is dealing with friends, and how you deal with them knowing that you have an eating disorder, and does it create problems with your friendships. um, for me, in this topic, I have told a few of my very, very close friends, my best friends only, and my boyfriend, about my eating disorder. I don't go around telling people at school that I don't necessarily trust or know. The only people that know about my eating disorder are friends I've known for quite a while that I know I can trust, that I know aren't going to go around telling the whole school, aren't going to go around telling random people, and, for the most part, all of them are really supportive. Some of them don't really understand the eating disorder, but a few of them really, they can relate. They've never had an eating disorder themselves, but for whatever reason they can relate, and that can be really helpful to me, especially when I'm struggling, or if I just need, like, someone to talk to, or, so it's nice when your best friends know, just because then you have another set of eyes, like, watching over you all the time, and you have people that care about you, and you have people that aren't going to let you down, and, you always have someone there for you, and that's really, really nice to know that, your friends care, and your friends are watching over you, and, they're always gonna know, and if something isn't quite right, if I'm acting strange, or if they notice something that I don't necessarily tell them, or if they see that I'm getting too skinny, or just acting differently in some way, if I'm not eating quite as much as I'm supposed to be, or any behavior changes at all, they're going to be the ones that are going to notice, and they're going to be the ones that are going to tell me about it. My friends, they don't hide really anything. They tell you straight up what's going on, what's good, what's bad, and I like that about them, and they're really honest with me. So the fact that they can tell me if I'm looking too skinny, or they can tell me if I'm eating weird, or they can tell me if any of my behaviors have changed, and they're always there, watching and waiting and just making sure I'm doing alright, is, I think, great. I don't necessarily think, like, having your friends know you have an eating disorder is a bad thing. I think the question kind of seems like that. I don't really have to deal with my friends knowing I have an eating disorder. It's more, I told them, on purpose, because I feel like if they know, it's just one more person that can watch me, and one more person that can make sure I'm doing okay. Not if I deal with them knowing. I like that they know, and I like that they care, and I like that why keep it a secret? If they're your best friends, they should like you regardless if you have an eating disorder or not. And friends are supposed to be honest with each other, and friends are supposed to share their deepest and their darkest secrets, and, I guess I don't really have to deal with it. It's more I told them out of, like, love. I told them because I know if they know about it, then they're gonna care about me, and they're gonna be making sure I'm alright. And I like it when they talk to me about my eating disorder, and I can talk to them about it, and, even if they haven't had one themselves, sometimes just someone sitting there and listening to you can be helpful, and they don't have to say anything back. Just you sitting with a friend and just talking, getting all your feelings out is really good sometimes. Sorry, I'm really tired. For me, it doesn't create problems as far as with my friendships. Not my current ones, at least. I had a few friends before that it did create problems with, and they stopped being my friend afterwards, but that was because they were immature, and I was at my sickest at that point, and they didn't know how to deal with me. But now that I'm in recovery and recovering and doing a lot better, my friends and we don't really notice it that much. Like, sometimes they forget I even have one. The times when they do notice it, and the times when, sometimes they get fed up with it, is if I'm having a really, really hard time, which sometimes I am, and then that's all I'll talk about to them, or they'll be worried sick. But as far as problems with friendships for me, not really, no. I mean, if they're a close friend, I don't see why it should be a problem. They should, just kind of be there for you. So, I mean, my friends have their own problems and I have my problems, and them knowing mine and me knowing theirs just makes us like stronger friends. So I don't find really any problems with it. The fact that they know, I find it a lot better because I have a bigger support system, and I can't always be around my mom and my brother and my family who knows about it, so sometimes when I'm with friends, I'm not around them, there's like another group of eyes on me, making sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But I guess everyone has different situations with their friends, and everyone's friends react differently to this problem, but for me at least, having my friends know is really, really positive. And the people I've talked to, they've told their closest friends it's been positive. It can become a problem when you just tell like random people, because then they're gonna go around telling other people you don't want to necessarily know about it. But I hope this video helped you guys, and I'll see you next week.